Here they go.
Three-quarters in 124.4.
Giant Cross keeps great on top by 4 lengths.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to our show. We call it PA Harness Week. You can call it whatever you like, as long as you watch. I'm Steve Ross, and my broadcast partner, as usual, is my home slice, Heather Moffett. Hi, darling.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You like that home slice?
I do. It's like your home girl.
Yeah, exactly.
But not in like the biblical sense. You know what I mean?
Even though, as our producer Bruce Gazella pointed out, we're married to different people. You know?
Right.
Well, let me tell you, we had a great holiday weekend of racing that is unbelievable, and we're going to cover it stem to stern. The first jewel of Pace's Triple Crown was contested at Freehold. The Keen Pace, that was a great race. We also had the World Trotting Derby with the big horse, Muscle Hill, right? And go up to Canada where they give away money like it comes running out of a faucet, and they give away millions of bucks with the Metro, the She's a Great Lady final, and the Canadian Pacing Derby with all the big free-for-allers. So we got it all for you. Let's start right here at home, because at Harrahs Chester, they had a couple of $450,000 races for trotters, and with that, and those seats, here's Heather.
All right, thank you. I wasn't sure when he was ever going to be quiet. So here we go.
Can I talk to you now?
The Goldsmith Maid, that's right, $450,000 on 2-year-old filly trotters in here, Costa Rica. She was the beaten favorite in her elimination. Hopefully she will redeem herself in here. She's the favorite again. Bar Slide, second choice in here, went wire to wire in her limb. And then in the meantime, one of the long shots at 18-1, but she shows a lot of potential.
As Costa Rica is met at the outside by In the Meantime through a 29-1 first quarter. In the Meantime leads them past us the first time. In the Meantime is up to clear Costa Rica. These two are tracked by Liddy's two-step. It's 2 lengths more to Bar Slide. She's biding her time in fourth, 5.5 from the lead. Barham Hanover is next, followed by Fashion Feline. It's then a break of 12 to Spicy Wings, who broke stride, and 12 away last, Action Broadway, who also broke stride. In the Meantime is halfway home in 58-2, and Costa Rica is up to give pressure. Costa Rica again takes the lead as they straighten away up the backstretch in the 20th Goldsmith Maid. Costa Rica has cleared by 2 from In the Meantime, and Bar Slide gets her cue. She's up at a third from first over, and she has 3.5 lengths to make up to catch Costa Rica. Lindy's two-step is locked in. Barham Hanover wide of that. Fashion Felines in the clear, but 6.5 behind Costa Rica, who's 3 on top, past 3/4 in 127-2. Costa Rica 3/16 from home, and she's 2.5 in front from In the Meantime, who reclaims second. Bar Slide is stalling in the breeze. Barham Hanover angles 3 wide, and Liddy's two-step needs racing red head stretch, and it's Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, driven by Ron Pierce, wins super easy in 156-2. Now that's a lifetime mark for this daughter of Muscles Yankee, and she's just starting out her career, but she already has made $500,000. She's 2 years old. I know, exactly. Second was In the Meantime, and Barham Hanover was third. We caught up with Ron Pierce to find out more on this big victory.
Ron, Costa Rica. Very impressive filly. Tell us a little bit about the filly.
Well, she's got a beautiful name. I love that name. It just reminds me every time I've been down to Costa Rica, I've had a really good time. Tactor got me to drive her up at the Meadowlands for him, and there's not much to her. You know, she doesn't have much for size, but she can go quick. She can move those feet fast. Nice, and she's tough. She's a tough little filly. I've never run her down and got her tired.
Thank you, Ron. And the action wasn't done Sunday at Harrahs Chester, because there was another $450,000 trot for 2-year-olds, and it was for the boys, which is only right. I think you'll agree. It was the Valley Victory. Lucky Chucky with Campbell and Pilgrim's Chucky with a 1-2 chalk. Pilgrim's Taj and LaChance 8-5. The Jimmy Tactor entry of Hard Livin' and On the Tab with a 10-1 third choice. There were three entries in this particular heat, and if you're like me, you just box them babies 1, 2, 3 and figure you got a lock on it. Did it work out in this one? Let's watch.
Lucky Chucky will lead them into the first turn, and Temple of Doom will sit pocket in front of entry mate Maximum. It's a break of 3.5 to On the Tab, a clear fourth by 2. Then comes Pilgrim's Taj. Hard Livin' is next, and 10 lengths off the lead. He's 4.5 clear, Flex the Muscle last but one. Pilgrim's Chucky is the trailer, 15 off his entry mate Lucky Chucky through a 29-second first quarter. They come past us the first time. Lucky Chucky leads by a length and a half, tracked by Temple of Doom. Maximum close in tow from third, and Pilgrim's Taj will head outer flow. He's up within 3.5 lengths of the lead as they enter the bridge turn, and Hard Livin' is following his cover. On the tab is dropped back to 6th, but he's still just 5 from the front. Flex the Muscle is third over, and 4 away last is Pilgrim's Chucky through a 59.5 mile. Up the backstretch in the 20th edition of the Valley Victory, and Lucky Chucky's under no pressure. He leads by a length and a half, and Pilgrim's Taj is taken second. Temple of Doom begins to gap the pocket with just over 5/16 to trot. Hard Livin's in a good spot. He has 3 lengths to make up from second over. Maximum's jammed in. Flex the Muscle is 4.5 behind Lucky Chucky. On the tab is gapped at the cones, and 2.5 lengths last is Pilgrim's Chucky. 3/4 in 128 flat. And Lucky Chucky's made every yard, but Pilgrim's Taj is closing in on the outside. Temple of Doom has closed up the pocket again. Hard Livin' has 4 to make up. They're into the stretch. And it's Lucky Chucky, tested now by Pilgrim's Taj, and Temple of Doom in the open stretch. Lucky Chucky's trying to see it through.
You couldn't box the 3 horses. It didn't work. The 3 entries, it did not work. Lucky Chucky wired the field in 156 flat. Pilgrim's Taj with Michael Chance was second, and Temple of Doom with David Miller were third. Don't go anyplace because we're going up to the Poconos. We're going to see the action from Mohegan Sun, Pocono Downs. It was mean and it was considerable. Don't go away.
Every day is a new experience at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, with a state-of-the-art casino floor, tantalizing new restaurants, high-energy nightlife, exciting new shopping venues, and more. It's all here and all for you. It's everything you're looking for.
Live evening harness racing is back. Experience the thrill every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. and Saturdays at 1 p.m. Don't miss a moment. Now through November 21st. Welcome to our world.
Executive producers Arlene and Jewel Siegel proudly present their newest blockbuster, Titans of the Winner's Circle, a Fashion Farms production starring box office champion Broadway Hall, the former undefeated 2-year-old trotting colt of the year, also starring the Woodrow Wilson winner Real Artist, and introducing Village Joel, the fastest and richest 2-year-old ever by Cam's Card Shark. Titans of the Winner's Circle now playing only at Fashion Farms.
Say hello to some of our new arrivals. A no pan intended filly out of Armbro, Elysium. A Cam's Card Shark colt from Upfront, Georgia. Rich and Elegant's Western Ideal colt, and he's on the pace. A Rock and Roll Hanover colt out of Panned Out. Find your next champion only at Hanover.